Hello. I'm Fendus. I'm egotistical. I make these videos in which I spend extreme amounts of time talking about myself. I talk about myself for extreme amounts of time, and I guess hope that people will listen. This is not good. Something feels very wrong about these videos. Today is 2021, July 3rd. I'm back from the summer house. I've been at the summer house for 3 weeks. Last year I was at the summer house for four weeks and 3 days, I guess. Something like that. Or like you could, I don't know, count it in months, maybe like a month and 3 days or something. Maybe. Whatever, I don't really know how to say it. Time is not simple. It is nice to be home. Though it is very hot here. Kind of finding it a bit uncomfortable. It was hot there too. I think this is like hotter though, but it was hot there too some days. There's lots to talk about. I just get right back to it when I come home after a three week break. But I shouldn't run my mouth too much. Gotta be a bit careful, I guess. It's like when I was there, as usual, I go on these. It's like I pretend I'm making a video. I mean, I'm thinking to myself, but like in speech. Well, that does count as thinking. I mean, I would say that not all thinking is in speech, but some of it is. And sometimes this speech thinking is actually whispered. Quietly, almost like barely whispered. I've even recorded myself pretending to. I mean, pretending to doesn't really make it quite right, but still, it's pretty much, I'd say it was a accurate reenactment of what I do sometimes. Yeah, so I was longer there. I was there longer last year. I arrived there the same day, June 12th. I think it was June 12th this year too, but stayed till July 13th instead of July 3rd like this year. July 3rd this year, yeah. Got home today. Well, it's not like... I mean, I could have stayed, but, well, I mean, come on. We were all going home, pretty much. I mean, just whatever. The point is, I couldn't bear to be there any longer, and I'm not going to be returning later in the summer, I don't think. There are things I hate about being there. I am quite tired. I've only slept 4.5 hours, approximately. Because I've been going to sleep in the morning. I mean, it was shifting. Like, when I got there, I was waking up in the morning. And by the end of these 3 weeks, I've been going to sleep in the morning. And especially, early today, like in the morning, I couldn't fall asleep. I mean, I was trying for hours. Well, okay, I took a little break, was on my phone, but I could not fall asleep until like 8:30. Maybe part of it is because it's just so much more comfortable being there at night, because there's just less people walking around, you know, less people looking over my shoulder, a lot less frequently at night, if you know what I mean. Because, you know, I had a computer in the living room. Just a lot more comfortable. Not having people around all the time. Yeah. A lot of just, yeah, just don't get to be alone, pretty much. A lot. I don't know. Well, I do. I suppose, yeah, I mean, I hate it, I guess. Ugh, stupid video. Guess I just can't record at this time of day, really. Frickin' frick, this is not good. I'm tired. It's like the wrong time of day for me to be recording. This is bad. It's just I can't talk in the state of mind I'm in right now. Can't do it. Frick. I guess I just can't do it. Guess I just have to wait until tomorrow. Why does not make the friggin' video? or just not make the freaking video. I'm not speaking clearly enough, I don't think. I wasn't speaking clearly enough there, I don't think. Can't do. I hate my life. Oh wow, one over there too. Steve Irwin? I was looking him up the other day, 'cause, well, I don't even know why. Why was I don't remember. I mean, I was thinking about manta rays for some reason. Oh yeah, it was. I've been watching Nintendo Capri Sun's Mega Man Let's Plays. I think it was some Manta Ray enemy in Mega Man that was doing a lot of damage to him, and then someone left a comment about Steve Irwin. Could that really have been it though? I don't freaking remember. Well, yeah, but that doesn't even make any sense. Why would I? Well, okay, I guess because, well, no, it still doesn't really. Well, yeah, it does. And I was looking up like the species, like the names. I was like a bit confused about it. Like the what's it called? Taxology. Oh shit. Speaking of stuff like speaking of sciencey stuff, I was watching my own Mega Man Let's Plays as well. Yeah, that's one thing of many I can talk about. Like, I've been getting back into Mega Man these 3 weeks, and I said something in my Mega Man, maybe it was my Let's Play Mega Man 6 video. Yeah, it was. What did I say? I said something really strange. I said inertial frame of reference. And I have no fucking idea what inertial frame of reference is. I mean, I looked at the Swedish Wikipedia page. Inertialsystem doesn't sound any more familiar to me. I have no idea where I heard of this ever. What is this? I don't remember ever learning about inertial frame of reference. Why did I say that? How was that in my vocabulary? I'm so confused. That was 2 years ago. Yeah, I actually watched my entire Let's Play Mega Man 6 video. I'm telling you, I watch my own videos. Sometimes. I watched Nintendo Capri Sun's Mega Man 4 Let's Play and his Mega Man 5 Let's Play. And I took a bunch of screenshots of the comments I found interesting, saved into my computer. And so Mega Man 6 was next, but I decided to watch my own Let's Play of Mega Man 6 before his. Yeah, that's right. Been getting back into Mega Man. Because early, in these 3 weeks. Well, whatever. Well, yeah. It is kind of important. The chronology of it. Like, I didn't play it after I watched Nintendo Capri Sun play it. No, it was the other way around. I've played Mega Man 1, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, Mega Man 4, and Mega Man 6. It's all on my YouTube channel. But I'd never played Mega Man 5, so I decided to finally do it. And it was quite fun. I cheated a lot with E-Tanks. Or, well, whatever. Like, I farmed E-Tanks. Because I suck. The problem is... because, man, Charge Man was really difficult for me. So that's when I decided to farm E-tanks. I actually googled how to do it. Like, I mean, someone had a video on YouTube showing you that Napalm Man stage is an easy way to farm E-tanks. To get the E-tank, which is fairly early on in the Napalm Man stage, and then game over. And do it again. And that's what I did. When I couldn't farm E-tanks in the Proto Man stages. But I made it anyway. The problem is I haven't fucking beaten the game because Dr. Wily is very difficult. I'm on the final boss and I can't defeat him. I've only been trying for like 10 minutes or 15 minutes or I don't know, but still he's really difficult and I can't farm E-tanks unlike in, for instance, Mega Man 6. Not that you even need the E-tanks in Mega Man 6. You actually don't. But you can farm before the final boss in Mega Man 6. You can't in Mega Man 5. So I can't defeat Dr. Wily. I can't beat Mega Man 5. That sucks. I mean, I could beat Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6, but not 5? What the frick? That is so incomplete. I could try more, but I wouldn't beat him because I'm not driven like I used to be to beat difficult video games. I mean, never mind. Frick. Freaking frick. I'm worthless and weak. I also, when I googled Gaijin Goomba last night, because in my Mega Man 6 video I kept saying that Gaijin Goomba said that the Robot Master weapons were mostly useless. I actually rewatched that video that I think that's from the Gaijin Goomba and Trailer Drake collaboration. It's gone, but it's actually re-uploaded on Dailymotion. But well, okay, it's been so long now. Well, it's been like that was early, like that was a while ago. So I don't even remember if he said that. It was an pretty interesting video, but I don't actually remember if he said that. But anyway, because I was saying that about Gaijin Goomba in my Mega Man 6 video, I googled Gaijin Goomba. I guess because I was gonna rewatch that video or something, I don't know. I was just googling Gaijin Goomba, and Gaijin Goomba Dead showed up, and so I pressed enter, and I saw that Ronnie from the Game Theorists committed suicide. And I was like, what? And then I clicked on the Game Theorists' video about it, and I had given it a dislike. What the fuck? I don't remember watching that. I had completely forgotten that Ronnie committed suicide. Apparently, I had found that out in 2018, and I'd given it a dislike, the MatPats video. I rewatched the video and I gave it a like. Didn't really see, I mean, I don't know why I gave it a dislike. And I watched Trailer Drake's video about Ronnie, which I hadn't watched before. I was also watching some Angry Video Game Nerd last night. I don't really remember how it started. Maybe I just like clicked on his Mega Man video for some reason. Like it showed up in my recommended or something, and then like that was the video with the time travel and everything. Like it was some anniversary video of Angry Video Game Nerd videos on YouTube, right? Like 10 years. And so like and then he showed this montage of it going through the years of Angry Video Game Nerd, and it showed the video he did with what's his name? I've forgotten his name. Okay, the film was The Toxic Avenger. Yeah, Lloyd Kaufman. Angry Video Game Nerd did a video with Lloyd Kaufman. I watched it a long time ago, and I rewatched that. And I watched his video about Castlevania 2. I've actually been considering playing Castlevania 2. Though it sucks. But I guess it sucks more than I thought after watching that Angry Video Game Nerds video. There's this video of this there's this video that I found on YouTube somehow of this I don't remember how I found this guy's channel, like where I got to him from. Yeah, I don't remember, but he made this video when the pizza rolls are done, and it's a video of this anime girl dancing to this music from Castlevania 2. It's the one. I don't know. I actually don't know its name. I mean, I've listened to Silence of the Daylight, but this is not Silence of the Daylight. It's some other piece from Castlevania, like the one in the dungeons. I like this video. What the hell am I doing voting for Nucleus? Oh, now it's past midnight. Now it's July 4th. It's the National Day of the United States of America. Well, you know what isn't American? Football. I've been getting into football as well. Like, I've been watching it. The, what's it called? The UEFA European Football Championship. I've been watching it. It's quite fun. My country, Sweden, lost. Yeah, I haven't been into football at all since I was a little kid, I guess. I used to play football, but I don't remember much of that. I think we might have demolished a team once, but I don't think our team was very good. Maybe that team was just really bad. I think I have a memory of us demolishing some team with like, I don't know, like 10 points. But maybe that's a false memory. It almost makes me want to play football again, but nah, fuck that. I mean, first of all, I don't want to get hurt. You know, football's, you know, you can get hurt in football. You can't get hurt playing badminton, I tell you that. I got a football in the back of the head when I was like 10. I wasn't playing football anymore at that point, but I was like on the football field for some reason at school. And I've been reading Azumanga Daioh. Not much, but a few chapters. I'm on like, I'm not updating my manga list because I feel like that would maybe turn it into feeling more like a chore than it already feels. But I'm on like chapter, I don't know, let's see. I mean, I have it downloaded. Yeah, this is a long story actually. Yeah, I'm on like chapter 8. Yeah. But well, again, the thing is, it's confusing with the chapters because it's like for some reason, I mean, it's like 38 chapters everywhere except my anime list where it says like 69. See, I don't know, man. And then there's like people on Twitter saying that they missed some parts of Azumanga Daioh. Somehow, it just, I sure hope the omnibus has everything. So, I was telling you about how it was on archive.org. Well, my link to that archive.org scan of the omnibus, all of a sudden, so the thing is, it had like 6 different versions of the omnibus. Some of them in Japanese, some of them in English. And one day I went on that link and only one of the 6 was left. And it was one of the Japanese ones. So it was like, what the hell happened here? How could that happen? It's as if it was edited to remove 5 of them. That's the only explanation I can come up with. So all of a sudden, I don't have Azumanga Daioh anymore. So what I did was, well, I just looked for another scan of the Azumanga Daioh omnibus on archive.org, and I found one. Well, it was one I'd already looked at. It was one with a review saying that the chapters, like the pages, like the chapters or whatever, were unorganized. And they had to organize them manually. They were unorganized, you had to organize them yourself. But I downloaded it, and it was perfectly organized. So, what? Either, so I guess the possibilities are, 1, that person was lying. 2, that person was wrong. 3, that person was right, but somehow it's only for those like comic book file zip readers thingies, because for some reason they wouldn't read it in order. But why wouldn't they? I mean, he was mentioning like these comic book zip reader thingies. I just used the window. I just use a photo viewer, the Photos app on Windows. But that seems completely unreasonable. And the 4th possibility is that the zip had been edited to be organized after that review. Like maybe the creator saw it and organized it, so it was right. So that the review was outdated. But yeah, I mean, it's just fine. I have it now, downloaded. And well, I haven't been reading a lot, and it does kind of feel like a chore. I mean, it's just, I mean, I don't know. I hate reading for some reason. I hate reading comics. I mean, in some ways, I've talked about this. Reading comics in some ways, like, it's even worse than just reading words, because at least if you're reading words, you know exactly what to do. But with comics, it's like you have to look at these images, you have to like scan all across them with your eyes, and it's like, how long do you spend on each illustration? Who knows? So it's just so much more complicated, and I hate it. There's something horribly wrong with me. Just how did I don't know. I've never heard anyone else complain about comics like I have. And I mean, it applies to visual arts too. Like, it applies to paintings and stuff like that as well. And like, I don't know what it is, like if that's intrinsic or if it's because I'm uninterested in all of the comics I read, or what. I don't know what the problem is. Is it just that I'm not reading the right comics? Is it, if I read the right comics, would this problem somehow go away. Is this like, is me not enjoying reading manga because I'm reading the wrong manga, or is there something intrinsic to reading manga which is not very fun? I mean, I just don't get it. Furthermore, I mean, this is just a little thing, but like one thing that's annoying about comics is how it's like you can see things in the corner of your eye, or by things I mean the next panels. So it kind of can like, I don't know, like ruin the flow of jokes sometimes, I guess, or just, I don't know. It's like you can see kind of what's gonna happen the next page. So while I'm still like spending all this time looking at the illustration of one of the, sorry, not page, panels, like the third panel, I can still see like what the fourth panel is gonna be in the corner of my eye, and sometimes my eyes will just drift down to the fourth panel. And I mean, some manga, I mean, there's like Tokyo Ghoul, which you'll notice if you're reading Tokyo Ghoul that like for big surprising moments, like they'll be on their own page, so like you have to turn the page and then all of a sudden something will happen. But I do like, as for the characters in Azumanga Daioh, I like Tomo. She is like the only character I like. I like her. The more I read, the more I like Tomo. And I loved when in that chapter, sub-chapter, I mean, like, I loved when Chio got upset because she got a lower score on the test than Tomo. That was hilarious. I really liked seeing Chio like that. Whatever. That's far from all. I do find the manga's good, but for some reason I also find it quite an ordeal to read, for reasons I've described. I've even saved some panels as their individual images, panels I especially like. Just a few. I even made this. I even took this picture of like in one of the panels, Tomo can be seen in the background swimming. And I made that my like banner on Twitter and Tumblr and YouTube, like the channel art. Figured that would be more positive than Asuka. Depressed Asuka. And, you know, I have been swimming quite a lot at the summer house. But yeah, now that I'm home, I should just spend all my time reading manga. That's what I would like to be doing, but instead I do dumb stuff like, I don't know, going on Discord. Well, no. I have actually been staying away from Discord a lot. Like, I've barely been on Discord at all, like, extremely little. And I'm proud of myself for that. I mean, seriously, I've been on Discord a total of, like, maybe like 20 minutes the past 2 weeks. That's a bit whatever, but pretty much it's just I always say the wrong things. It happened twice. I said some really, or not really, but I said some wrong things in the Discord server, and I was like, that's it. Fuck this shit. Because I have no social skills. Fuck y'all. Why do I talk in here? Anyway. I'm still in the server though. And I haven't left. Be nice to get some birthday wishes here in a bit. I mean, that's all I do. I wish people happy birthday. I actually write it up. I write it down on my calendar, like in real life now. Write some names there. Though I didn't have my calendar at the summer house. I didn't bring it. Wasn't really necessary. I took a picture of it though, but I didn't really look at it. Didn't really need to. It was Richard's, well, amongst others, it was Richard's birthday. Richard Burgess. Richard Burgess's birthday on June 26th. Vegan Gains, that is. I am gonna become a vegan soon. I have to. And Richard Burgess is certainly he certainly is a major influence on me regarding veganism. I'm just procrastinating. He actually ended up in the hospital on his birthday. He got injured whilst weightlifting, I think. But then he was there for a live stream in the evening, I think. Yeah, I mean, he did a birthday stream. I wasn't there though, but yeah. When the fanboy gets you from behind. In the Discord server, I even call myself the worst person in the server. You see, there was someone else who had that role. Someone who was trying to, like, jokingly trying to be the worst person in the server. And he got the role. He got a role saying the worst part. He was, like, the worst person in the server. But then, like, I don't know, somehow he lost. I mean, he left. And maybe rejoined and maybe left again. I don't really remember, but whatever. Point is, he didn't have the he didn't have the role anymore, but like it still existed. So like someone wrote at worst person in the server, which well added no one, and I was like, gimme. I wanted that role, so some moderator gave it to me. So I have the worst person in the server role. But the thing is, a bit later, someone else got it too. So there's two people with the role worst person in the server. But like I said, I've been spending very little time there. Yeah, so it was at the summer house. It was very hot, and I was like, I don't know how much detail I'm gonna go into. I was outside a lot. True, it was kind of nice. Oh yeah, and that goes into another thing as well, like remember to pray for Astolfo at least 3 times a day. I said before I went that maybe I would be listening to a bunch of music, and well, I kind of did. I kind of did listen to a lot of music. I listened to, like, in the car on the way there, I listened to Yuri Yuri, the second album. I mean, I didn't finish it in the car, but I finished it later, like at the summer house. Soon thereafter, I guess. And one song on the second Yuri Yuri album, which really grew on me, is Sore wa koi de wa nai desu no. It is a very good song. But other than that, yeah, there really is no other song from the second album that I like, other than, of course, yes, Yuri Yuri OP theme. Like the second OP. And, well, I guess the second ED is also pretty good. 100% 中学生. Yeah. And then there is and I also listened to, and so yeah, like so I was in the sun, for like hours. And it's like, it makes me, I was worrying about heat stroke. I guess what I should have been worrying about was skin cancer. There was some stuff about skin cancer on the radio, and then later I read about it in the newspaper. But the thing is, it was weird in the newspaper because the article contradicted itself. I mean, like they were like interviewing some expert, I guess you could say, who said that the sun didn't damage younger people more. That was a myth. But then at the bottom of the page, it said that younger people are more susceptible to damage from the sun. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, I just picked up that newspaper one night. Read about some stuff about this murder of a police officer in Gothenburg as well. Or was it in Gothenburg? I don't know. Yeah. And then there have also been these summer talks on the radio. One sounded a bit interesting, so I might listen to the rest of that. I've listened to some summer talks because the thing is, like, it was assigned to us in school that we had to listen to 3 summer talks. Like the summer talks in Sweden on the radio each summer. A bunch of people do these talks on the radio. And I listened to I Just Want to Be Cool's and PewDiePie's and Adam Tienstas. And, well, I especially like I Just Want to Be Cool's summer talk. I've listened to it multiple times. It's really good. And I've been thinking about their I've been thinking about the SVT, I Just Want to Be Cool, TV shows I watched last summer, and they were really good. And I should have downloaded them. I had it downloaded from SVT Play before. I had done it. I mean, I couldn't do it anymore probably, but like, I mean, I have been able to do it at least once, so Should have done that when I still had the chance, because now it's not available anymore, and who knows if it's even gonna be available again, or when. Should have downloaded it. I wonder if I uploaded it, if they would do some lawsuit against me. Like re-uploaded it on some site. I mean, I've seen some re-uploaded. Like, there are some episodes of the shows re-uploaded on Dailymotion and shit, but only a few. So, like, if I re-uploaded all of it, would they come after me? I don't know, man. Just scared. Not that I need to re-upload it, I could just download it for myself to view for myself, but there are all these people in the comments on like the trailers for the shows that want to watch it but they can't, and that was me at one point, or well, it is me now, but at least I got to watch it last summer. I mean, I guess they weren't like... They weren't... I mean, it's not that important. It's not like I wouldn't... Well, but still. I mean, they were good. There's this character from those TV shows. There's like... He just says... Vald. When he does crazy shit, and people look at him weird. People give him funny looks. He's like, Vald. What? It's funny. Kind of funny, that is. You can see that in the trailer. He puts this giant snake into someone's crib, or what's it called, baby carriage. I don't know, man. I don't remember him so much. I remember he had like a whole backstory to him, though. That I remember. Not that the backstory was all that good, anyway. Frick. My microphone audio is too low. Has been like this the entire time. That's way too low. I should have fucking noticed. Well, that really sucks. This video is going to be annoying to edit. Well, maybe, hopefully it won't be as annoying tomorrow if I'm like well rested and everything. Anyway, so I was out in the sun and I was doing repetitive tasks. Like I was doing archery and disc golf. and whilst listening to music, and I listened to the Yuri Yuri third album, and well, I mean, so I discovered one which grew on me is Okiraku Gokuraku Yuri Yuri Days. It's a good song. China no Ekaki Uta was crazy. That was quite the crazy song. And of course, like, I've listened to Cho Cho Cho, Yuri Yuri Capriccio before, and Achuma Seishun, and Kimi ga Kureta Shiny Story. I didn't actually know that Kimi ga Kureta Shiny Story was on this third album. So, like, I never saw it before. Like, scrolling by, I never noticed it. So, that's nice that it's on Spotify. I can listen to it on here. But, and then there's We Are Gorakubu, which I thought was, quite the interesting song as well. It's like the characters give it like these introductions of themselves, I guess, but I don't understand it because it's in Japanese. But they do 2 verses of that, and it sounds really nice. Actually, it's good. I like it. It's fun. It's pretty fun. And then there's of course, Yuri Shurashushu and Ohirune Universe. I was listening to those songs a lot last year. A lot. I was started last summer in like July. Listened to those songs a lot. I mean, those are like in my top 5 favorite songs ever. I would probably say that Ohirune Universe or Yuri Shurashushu is my favorite song ever. And then there's Yuri Yuri Din 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 Din, the Yuri Yuri Nachi Achimi OP, which is it's a little good. I actually listened to it today on the way home in the car. But that's about it. So, I mean, in conclusion, I pretty much only discovered 1 song per album that I liked. Like, seriously. On the second album, I pretty much only discovered 1 song that I like 1 new song. And same for the third album, like, only 1 new song. And counting the other ones, that gives you an average of maybe about, like, 4 songs per album that I like. Whereas with the first album, I like pretty much every song on the first album. Pretty much every song. Yeah. So, as I suspected, the second and third album could certainly not top the first album, but they were still worth listening to because I found Sore wa koi de wa nai desu no and Goraku Gokuraku Yuri Yuri Days or whatever. The Himawari and Akari songs that I mentioned, yeah. Oh yeah, and that's not even all. So here's the thing also. what I had in mind whilst listening to these albums was that at the end of it I was gonna rank them all, because I'd seen someone else in the Discord server do that, like rank all the Yuri Yuri songs. So I was gonna try to do that, but like I realized that like I don't know these songs well enough. I've only listened to them once, and it's like I can't rank them. I can't rank songs. Like I just don't care about them. So I tried to do a little ranking of at least the songs that I cared about, and I posted it to Tumblr. And I mean I can read out the ranking. Might as well extend the time, make these videos as fat as possible with just stuff. I made an attempt at ranking the Yuri Yuri songs, but again, it's only an attempt. Like, it's really difficult to rank songs. Like, it's like, maybe it's just straight up impossible. Like, how are you supposed to rank songs like this? I mean, like I remember reading somewhere, someone said that it depends on your mood. Like, it depends, you know, which ones you like. But whatever, I made an attempt anyway, so it gives an approximate indication of how much I like the songs, I guess. So, 1. Ohirune Universe. 2. Yuri Shurashu Shushu. 3. Yes, Yuri Yuri. 4. Girls Power De. 5. 365. 6. Day by Day. 7. Marugoto. 8. Miraculun. 9. Haikei. 10. Onegai Catch Me. 11. My Pace de Ikimashou. 12. Cho Yuri Yuri Capriccio. 13. Achuma Seishun. 14. Watashi Shuyaku no Akaza Akari desu. 15. Sore wa koi de wa nai desu no. 16. Yuri Yuri I Love You. 17. Majoko Miraculun. 18. Koi no Bakin Buckingham. 19. Precious Friends. 20. 100% 中学生. 21. Uchi o shin made tsukekonde. 22. Lovely. 23. Cool Number. 24. Go Yuriri World. 25. Minna Daisuki no Uta. Oh shit, I forgot to mention that one. 26. Kata Omoi Jugyo-chu. 27. Okiraku Gokuraku Yuri Yuri Days. 28. Gorakubu Ai to Yuki to Kibo to Yujo no Theme. 29. Yuri Yu La 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 Yuri Yuri Da Ijiken. 30. Kira Ippai x Ski Ippai. 31. Anata no Shiawase Uchi no Shiawase. 32. Abashiri Bojo Special Duet. 33. Yuri Yurin Rin 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 Rin. 34. Kirai Janaimon. 35. Miracle Yuri Yuri 123. 36. Kira Kira Everyday. And I don't care about the rest. And this is difficult, yeah. Well, I'll reset it, but I was just reading the Tumblr post. And also there, I forgot Kimi ga Kureta Shiny Story. When I made that ranking, I forgot about it. And one of the songs that was on there, I was from an album which I didn't even mention yet. It's this Yuri Yuri Rhythm Duet. Yuri Yuri Duet Best Album. So it's this duet album. It's really weird. But I think some of these are in the anime in Season 2, Episode 7. No, what am I saying? Season 2, Episode 8. In the karaoke scene. I know for a fact, at least one of them is, and maybe multiple. Wasn't there one with Chitose? No? Nah, never mind then. But the 9th one here on this album, Abarishi Bojo Special Duet. Well, yeah, that's the one I put in my ranking. That one is like the song that Chinatsu is singing. You know, like when she couldn't do the duet with Yui. I think she did it with Akari, yeah. In the anime too, didn't she? And yeah, it's an Akari Chinatsu duet. Yeah, it's pretty good. So that's the only song I liked from this duet album. And I mean, I don't even think... And by the way, the guy on Discord who did the ranking, he didn't even include these. So maybe he just isn't unaware of this album. And I can't blame him. I mean, there's also... I don't even think I've listened to all of it yet. Because there's also this other one that I've just seen pop up on Spotify, which seems to be the Sakurako Himawari album. That I don't see like mentioned anywhere. But I've seen it pop up. I don't know where it just... Yeah, I don't know what it's called. But I've like seen it pop up. Like if I went on Himawari's artist page, I could find it, I guess. Here, Sakurako. Where is it? I don't see it. Yeah, but there does seem to be more stuff. Just more albums, more stuff. I mean, well, some of it is just like same songs, different albums, and stuff like that. And like, there's also these instrumental versions and shit. Like, there's just so much stuff. Like, I've seen some of these people in this Discord server have like all this stuff on their computer with like all these instrumental versions of songs and stuff. It's crazy. Man, I sure was unhappy at the start of this video, but now this commentary is going pretty well. Though it doesn't change the fact that my life is a disaster. So yeah, Yuri Yuri music. I love it. And on the way home today, in the car, I also listened to... It's like, I listened to... Well, a few Yuri Yuri songs. And I listened to... just one song from Skip the Hate, When I Start. And I listened to the album Art Rivals Intelligence. Well, I've listened to it before, you know. And yeah, I mean, it's really good. I mean, well, at least the first two songs. The rest of it is, well, it's pretty good. It's only kind of good. But I listened to all of it. And the thing is, now I've actually watched the video, which that video about coronavirus, or sorry, that song about the coronavirus. I've actually watched the video, which it samples now. It's Riley's video. It was brought up in the Kiwi Farms thread, which is why I watched it. And yeah, it's pretty. It's what was I saying? Yeah. So I've watched that now, and so it's interesting it was interesting to see that it was just so weird. Like, what the hell? Why was Bird telling that guy to punch him? Just why? What the fuck is wrong with Bird? And he said we're out here for free speech. I'm a drink bleach if I have to prove it. And it's like, what? Dude, you're not going to be speaking at all if you go on drinking bleach. If you drink enough of that bleach. Kind of fucked up the delivery of that joke. I actually thought of it last night because, like I told you, I think of these some of this commentary. I like kind of rehearse, just like when I'm lying in bed trying to fall asleep and can't fall asleep. I really fucked up the delivery. It wasn't too bad, but yeah. Besides, I don't even know if bleach is lethal. I mean, it's commonly like said, you know, like in the Uncle Adams song. Then she went to sleep permanently. She drank bleach. But I've never actually heard of anyone committing suicide by drinking bleach. But yeah, apparently it can kill you. Well, I don't know. I mean, they say potentially death in it. Well, I mean, I guess they are saying it, but still they don't sound that sure. But whatever. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't know anything. I don't know. Just whatever. Uncle Adams. Yeah, I don't know how he's doing. He apparently made a music video a couple of months ago. Yeah, so he's doing some stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, and whilst I was away, there was a Team Fortress 2 update to deal with the bots, but I mean, they're still here. I guess it's not as bad though. But also that video, the Riley video, like at the, well, first of all, like it was like an anti-lockdown protest, so I'm still not sure if like, if that's, maybe I'm dumb, but I'm not sure if that means that it's like a protest which is anti-lockdown, or if it's a protest against anti-lockdown sentiment. Like, at first I was assuming it was the latter, but now I'm thinking it's the former. But what's weird about that video, or just, I don't know, kind of just unsettling to me, is just this whole trolling thing. Just, it seems like Riley is, I don't know, I'm just kind of, I mean, maybe I just can't take a joke, but it's like they're, like, Riley and Bird are there, and they're, like, expressing views that aren't even their own. They're just, joking, but they're trolling, so they're, like, making it real so that people believe that what they're saying is what they believe. But it's not what they believe. They're just trolling. It's just, not my cup of tea, I guess. I guess it was kind of funny there at the end, though, when he's like... it was kind of funny, but at the same time, it was kind of fucked up. I don't know, man. Maybe not fucked up, but... well, it certainly didn't make those people happy. It was kind of funny, though. But it's like with trolls like that, I mean, I can never really know what the hell they even think. Or maybe I'm just missing something. Maybe it's a lot clearer than I'm making it out to be. Well, because the thing is, like, I mean... well, the thing is, I can't even tell when they're trolling and when they're not, because Riley expresses both anti-lockdown and pro-lockdown sentiments. Well, obviously, at the end, it's a joke. Obviously. At the end, where he's doing the pro-lockdown thing. So I guess at the start, it wasn't a troll? The anti-lockdown stuff. Yeah, it's just I'm confused. It was pretty funny though how, like, I didn't really pay attention when I was watching the video, but there was like this police officer in the video who was speaking with like maybe a megaphone or something, and he was saying that like being in the street is a crime and you have to get out of the street or something. And they included that in the song, and they, like, in the featuring thing in the title, like featuring Dick Masterson and Riley or whatever it said, and it said featuring that officer, whatever his name was. That was kind of funny. So then I listened to Hiding in the Bathroom again. I mean, I say again as if that's just whatever, you get it. I hope. It's obviously not the first time I listened to Hiding in the Bathroom. I mean, I've talked about it before. I mean, it's a very good album. I am one of the few people who genuinely like Ig Studio's music. Although you could say well, people might say I enjoy it in like kind of an ironic way. I mean, sometimes the enjoyment comes from, you know, like laughing at it, kind of. Like, for instance, Time Skip. Beatrice, the golden motherfucking time witch. Time witch. That song is pretty funny. But, well, not most of it, but it has some funny lines. I've talked about it. I press fast forward on your boring ass life story. Go watch Hidamari's sketch. I rock with old heads, nerds, and otaku, LGBTQ, and black metalers. Forgive me, Father, I was underaged on the internet. I had to pick up witchcraft to pay rent. I'm right on time. I like how the I'm right on time part is sung. It's like, it's nice, some nice reverb or whatever. But that's where the funny ends, pretty much. That's not in hiding in the, well, whatever. I mean, Time Skip is not on hiding in the bathroom. Time Skip is a single. But it's like there's this one funny part in I don't even know what it's called. I think it's like Watu Ui. Kimochi Warui? It's supposed to be Warui. Kimochi Warui. Why does it say that? I don't remember that. This is weird. Originally written for the world over and performed over a combination of other people's songs, now it's perfected on an original beat. It seems like some of these lyrics here were cut. Yeah, this song's not that long. Like, there's a whole nother verse here on the Bandcamp lyrics here. Huh. Yeah, but anyway, the funny part in Watuui that I like. He's like, I now can acknowledge that nothing has meaning. Yeah. I now can acknowledge that nothing has meaning. Also on the album cover and also in the music video, the part for the song Under the Fan, there's this dichotomy, or there are these two different shots, one of Beatrice reading manga in the bathroom, and one with just Riley just sitting on the toilet in the dark in the bathroom. And like and you can see like he's not wearing a hat, so you can see his shaved head. He used to have longer hair, but you barely ever see it because he's wearing a hat all the time. But it's as if, I mean, I might just be reading too much into it, but what I got from that was that like he's like the shaved head. It was because of like something about that fight with Ethan Ralph, like Ethan ripped out his hair or something, or like wounded his head somehow, that, and then like for some reason involving the fight, Riley shaved his head. So to me it looks like he's like reminiscing on that fight and being all sad, but maybe I'm completely misunderstanding it. Well, it's just what I get from it. Like, I'm not saying that that's actually what they intended, but that's the impression I got. But of course, I mean, they weren't really being sad about it, but still, I mean, I would think that maybe they're sad about it, that it had to come to that, you know? Though they made all these jokes about it. Yeah, it's just a good album. It's fun. I mean, it has nice songs, like ones I haven't listened to very much, like Up Where You're Not Gonna Find Me. I like how I really like Up Where You're Not Gonna Find Me, because it's like, just, I can't explain it, but it's like, well, one thing is like it's like the same beat as the first song, but it's slowed down, kind of. I don't know if it's the same. I guess it's not the same, but it's similar. It's similar. It has similar, like, instrumentation or something, but it's slowed down. Like, it's slower, and it sounds really nice. And I mean, I like the visuals of the music video that go along with it. And I don't like it tremendously, but it's fun. It's fun album. So then I listened to an album for the first time. I listened to Misha's new album. Because you see, Misha... Misha. I used to listen to Misha's music back in the day. When I was 13. I actually liked his music back then. I liked... Olda Florian's guitar melodies and stuff. I liked the songs, and I listened to the ear rape versions of them as well. Like, I actually blasted the ear rape versions in school, like during the breaks. And so yeah, I liked Misha's music. but most people don't. And even now, the songs he's been releasing, like this year, they get lots of dislikes. Or, okay, maybe not this, well, yeah, this year. Well, at least one of them was this year, or multiple, I think. Recent songs of his have been getting lots of dislikes. But then, he released this new song, and along with it, an album on Spotify. Like, he made a music video for one of the songs on his new album, and it got lots of likes. The like to dislike ratio is totally different. It has lots of likes. People are very impressed by his new music. His new song, like, people love it. People are very impressed. I sure am envious. But anyway, I listened to the album. It's only 20 minutes long. And well, I mean, I didn't like the songs. I mean, I didn't like the lyrics, especially. Just, I can't explain. I didn't like it. I'd say that the one that he made a music video for is the best one on the album. I mean, I was impressed by the music video. Indeed, like the song. I was impressed, but I mean, to listen to 7 more songs that sound similar, I mean, well, just whatever. I mean, I don't like it very much. Just, I don't like it. It's not about similarity. I mean, I just don't like the music. And then I just listened to some various, just like a couple of songs after that. Well, yeah, we were. And then I was home. I mean, I listened to just whatever. I'm not gonna list everything. Well, maybe I will, but not like I don't have to list everything. But there was like one of them from the Lupin the Third Castle of Cagliostro film, and like one of them Fire Treasure songs. Like if you go on the soundtrack on YouTube, this playlist, it's weird. There are multiple of them named Fire Treasure, but one of them is the right one, or maybe they're all the same, and I don't know if I've ever clicked on them. But yeah, like one of them is the right one. Well, that's not very specific, but it's like the one that plays in the like the credits intro in the film. I don't like that film, but I liked that song somewhat. I like that song somewhat. It's a little good. Okay, so they're like variation 1, variation 2, variation 3. So I guess the one that isn't a variation is the one that I like. It's number 8 in the playlist. Oh, well, no, it's not. It's number 7 in the playlist, but it says 08 in the title. And then I also listened to, from another Miyazaki film, Hikoki by Arai Yumi. Good song. So yeah, did I listen to a lot of new music? Well, yeah, I mean, this is a lot more than I usually listen to, like, new music. But, well, then again, that one summer, I guess, which one was it anyway? Oh, I guess it was last summer. Yeah, it was last summer that I listened to a lot of Deep Purple. So yeah, that's last summer I did actually listen to more new music. I mean, I listened to like a bunch of Deep Purple albums. But anyway, yeah, sure, I listened to more new music than I usually do. I didn't listen to any of the Evangelion S2 works though that I was considering. But you know, there's lots of Evangelion music. There's lots. Like, what order should I listen to it in? Really, there's just lots of other stuff before S2 works chronologically. Not that I have to listen chronologically. And oh, I guess I haven't had a chance to mention it either. Wait, yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, I guess I recorded the video on the day that I left. Wait, no I didn't. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay, maybe, I don't know, I'm confused. Yeah, I guess I must have. I mean, I have talked in a video. Have I? Maybe I haven't. Did I ever talk about how, like, right before... Wasn't it the night before I left? So how could I have made a video? I didn't record a video later that day, right? So I'm kind of confused now. Maybe I have never talked about it, but it's like I tried playing Vex's Super Hostile in... What's it even called? Inferno Sky 2? Infernal Sky 2. Yeah, Infernal Sky 2. And I was listening to Gene Loves Jezebel's debut album whilst playing, and yeah, that was pretty good. I kind of liked some of the songs, maybe, I guess. It's kind of good. And so then at the summer house, I would go on to actually beat Vex's Super Hostile Infernal Sky 2. It was surprisingly easy. Very surprising. I mean, I guess people find that gravel section in the Nether difficult, but I mean, it was difficult. It was kind of difficult, but I didn't die a single time on that, so it went well. And yeah, I beat it. It was surprisingly easy. It was fun. But at this point, I'm just like, then I would go on to, I mean, I was just, because the thing is, I was watching Speedy Cube 64's, like, after I beat Infernal Sky 2, I watched Speedy Cube 64's speedrun. So, I mean, it was fun watching a speedrun when I'd actually played the map myself. But anyway, so then I went on to the next Vex map, and it's like... Or I don't know about next. Well, yeah, next. Sea of Flame is the first one. So it can't have been that one. And I guess Kaiser Caverns was the third, excluding some of the discontinued ones and shit. Did I remove my bookmark to Vex maps? I guess. yeah. So I mean, like, I tried Legendary briefly. Yeah, I mean, I tried Legendary, but I mean, it was really difficult, and well, I mean, pretty much like I'm just not driven. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I'm just not driven um, to beat difficult video games anymore. And I just didn't feel like playing Legendary. So what I ended up doing was I mean, like, I didn't get past. I actually got past the first section in an unintended way, I guess you could say. But it's actually a speedrunner tactic, so it's not like I'm the only one to think of it. I actually ended up doing a speedrunner tactic. That's pretty cool. I did this thing where I dug like a sandstone block, or well, maybe I tried that, or well, yeah, I mean, I did. I dug myself up, like by hand, like I dug through the sandstone with my hand, and I destroyed one of the gravel blocks up there, which created the path. But the thing is, it's actually intended that you do that from the other side when you've gotten to the other side the way you're supposed to. Because there was actually a way. Because the thing is, if you go left, there's this spider cave, and I went into the spider cave, but I didn't actually see the path that you're supposed to take in that spider cave. So it looked to me like the spider cave was a dead end. But it actually wasn't a dead end. There was a path right there. I just didn't see it. But when I got to the tree, I gave up. I mean, it's a combination of me just. I mean, I'm not driven to play difficult video games anymore, and I was impatient. I mean, I was excited to watch SpeedyCube64's speedruns. So what I did was I went into spectator mode and I explored the entire Legendary map, which was fun, I guess. And then I watched SpeedyCube64's speedrun. It was great. And then it's funny too, because like there's this part in Legendary where like Vechs wrote a lot of signs in Legendary. So there's a sign saying the souls of those, like he wrote with signs, the souls of those who fail my maps don't go to heaven. Instead I put them here as combat slaves. And then also here it says, you will not beat this map, you will just occasionally hear about someone else who does. Which I suppose made me feel a little better. I posted this stuff on my Tumblr. Okay, so next was Nightmare Realm. So I tried playing Nightmare Realm and I gave up, and I explored the entire map in spectator mode. And man, it was pretty fun, and I saw this sign saying "You jelly," and I was like, yes, I am envious of Vechs because he's able to create these amazing maps and I'm not. And also, I thought this was pretty funny. Peace out, Girl Scout. Never heard that before. And then I watched SpeedyCube64's speedrun of Nightmare Realm. I also watched this video. This is unrelated to the Vechs maps. I happened to stumble upon this video titled named "Why Games Like Call of Duty Are Bad for You, but Games Like RuneScape Are Good for You." This video is 54 minutes long, and it's really not what I was expecting. It's really quite an amazing video. I mean, I'm not even sure I agree with it, and in fact, sometimes I'm even offended, but it's a really interesting video anyway. Man, he speaks so well of RuneScape. It's like, man, Well, I guess you could say that RuneScape for him, kind of like, I guess you could say that Minecraft for me was kind of like what RuneScape was for him, kind of, except the stuff he describes in RuneScape sounds way cooler. Well, he just makes it sound so cool. All that stuff, I mean, he made a really interesting video. I mean, it's about, like, child development, largely, and I mean, I guess you could say that I got some of that from Minecraft, maybe. But yeah, it's a good video. And so then there was Super Hostile Sunburn Islands, which is rated to be the easiest Vex map, easier than Infernal Sky 2. And yet, I played it, and well, I mean, sure, I guess it was easy, but I just gave up because I just did not feel like playing it. I just don't feel like going through another fucking Vex map. Another thing is also that, see, when I was playing Infernal Sky 2, there are potion chests in that game, in that map, but like the potion chests are the same as in, for instance, Kaizo Caverns. Like, you have potions low, medium, and high, and it's the same in Kaizo Caverns as it is in Infernal Sky 2. Because the thing is, I'm playing on the newest version of Minecraft because it feels better for me, but the thing is, the old potions are now just water bottles, as you can see in my Sea of Flame 2 Let's Play. So what I decided to do was I went into creative mode to cheat the potions that were now broken, so I could get the potions that I'm supposed to. And so I did, and that's why I was able to beat the map, pretty much. And I mean, I still had a lot of potions left when I was done with it, because the map was so much easier than I expected. Or I guess that's not really why, but, well, whatever. Well, I mean, I would have gone through more potions if it were more difficult, I guess. But the thing about Sunburn Islands is that it doesn't have those potions low, medium, and high chests anymore. It just has potions sprinkled in with everything else, which makes it impossible for me to know what those potions were supposed to be. Which makes it, I can't go into creative mode and give myself the potions I'm supposed to get, because I don't know what potions I'm supposed to get. So pretty much it's either I play without potions, or I play on an older version, and I didn't want to do either. I wanted to do neither. And just, to go through an entire Vex map again, I mean, like, I just looked out at the sea and I was just like, ugh. Going on a boat all over this place, just, I'm impatient. I want to watch SpeedyCube64 speedrun. So, I mean, I went into spectator mode and I explored the entire map. Actually, no, I didn't. I was about to say I watched SpeedyCube64 speedrun first, but no, I didn't. Did I? No, I don't think I did. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. So yeah, explored the map, the entire map in spectator mode, and then watched SpeedyCube64's speedrun. SpeedyCube64 is a really cool guy. I've talked about him. Well, haven't I? I think I have. I mean, he's a speedrunner and he has the world records on every Vex map. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? And then Lethamyr. What's funny is I mentioned Lethamyr in my Kaizo Caverns video in Swedish I did when I was 9 years old. I made this Kaizo Caverns video in which I mentioned Lethamyr as like an alternative map I might play instead. But Lethamyr is like a really bad map. It would seem that I'm not alone in thinking that, because, well, actually, when I looked at discussions, it seemed like people liked it. But maybe that was like just like a narrow. I was looking narrowly. I mean, maybe in general, people, super hostile fans don't like Lethamyr, because the thing is, it's continental style. Like, it's this just regular Minecraft world, but with, he calls it expansive realistic scale biomes, which, well, just means a bunch of running around, pretty much. I mean, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So, I mean, I didn't even bother trying to explore that in spectator mode, because I'd be flying all over the place trying to find stuff, so. And also, I mean, well, yeah, because SpeedyCube64 does seem to share my opinion of the map. I mean, he even said that his run was really boring, and, like, that people shouldn't watch it. People should just, like, skip through it. To just watch some parts of it. And he also said that pretty much the only reason he was doing it was to, I don't even remember. One of the reasons was for, like, he was doing this thing where he would speedrun all of the maps in a row. So Lethamyr is one of them. And then maybe also another reason was to have the world record on all the maps. But I don't think he gave that as a reason, so I don't know what the other reason was. Whatever, I could go look it up, but... Because, like, in the thumbnail, he cracks a bunch of jokes in the thumbnail about Lethamyr. Render distance 2 chunks. Traveling and exploration. Expansive realistic scale biomes. Control-C-V. I don't know why it says 15-minute Minecraft speedrun, though. Just whatever, I'm confused, but whatever. But yeah, he says in the description, warning, this run is extremely boring. Don't watch the whole thing, just skim through it. I'm not responsible for any drowsiness or fatigue caused by this video. I did actually watch it all, but I watched it on twice the speed. Okay, the first reason he listed was to bring the super hostile sum of world records to under 4 hours. Which, well, I consider arbitrary, but whatever. You can, yeah, whatever, that's the reason he gave. Well, whatever, that was something he wanted to do. Sure. Just whatever. And then Isolation, I didn't even bother downloading. People really don't like Isolation. You can speedrun it in a minute. It's crazy. Because, like, all of the command block stuff. Just, yeah. You can speedrun it in a minute. Because you don't actually have to complete a victory monument. Or maybe you do. I don't know. No, you don't. Just whatever. He speedran it in a minute, and I didn't bother downloading it to check it out. and that's the newest map, but I didn't check that one out chronologically like last. I mean, I just happened to click on that speedrun earlier. So after Lethamir's Inferno Mines, I do know that Pulsaurus Jr. I did know that Pulsaurus Jr. Let's Played Inferno Mines. So I tried it, and it was too difficult. And so I went into spectator mode and tried to explore the entire map, but the map was just so fucking confusing. Like, there was no way for me to explore it all, because, like, I couldn't really tell just what the hell was going on in the map. Just, I couldn't really tell the areas apart. Like, I couldn't really find everything. It was so confusing. It was just way, way confusing. It was very confusing. So I explored most of it, but I couldn't find everything. And then I watched SpeedyCube64's speedrun. Oh, but when I was exploring the map, I actually found multiple, like, Vex put Pulsaurus Jr.'s, like, a Pulsaurus Jr. reference into the map at multiple points. It was like a rest stop, or something like that, you know, like an AFK spot or something like that. I don't know what they were called. But it was a reference to Pulsaurus Jr. So I was like, well, no wonder Pulsaurus Jr. Let's Played it. I guess Vex told him that there would be references to him in it. So, I mean, how could he pass up on that? Pulsaurus Jr. is not the only person to be put into the game. I think, I mean, I was watching Etho, Good, and BWO's Kaizo Caverns Let's Play, and Etho was talking about how Vex was going to put him into the game. Like a reference to him into the game. I think that's what he was talking about. And Good and BWO were joking that Vex was Etho's boyfriend. I don't really remember why they were joking that. There was some explanation. I've forgotten. Well, obviously not the only one. Zistonian battle signs are everywhere. And then there was also some area in Kaizo Caverns, which was like dedicated to someone, wasn't there? So whatever. Well, yeah, I remember something like that. So yeah, I watched SpeedCube64's speedrun of Inferno Mines. And so then waking up. And I think I've talked about how I vaguely remember recording myself playing Super Hostile Waking Up, but like I never uploaded it. And I mean, indeed, when I tried playing Waking Up, I remembered the early parts of the map, but then I gave up because it was too difficult, and I'm impatient. I wanted to watch Speedcube 64 speedrun. So, I went into spectator mode, explored the entire map. Actually, I don't even remember that. Well, I do, but I'm kind of having trouble remembering waking up. I don't know, man. Just whatever. It's just... You can't remember everything. Well, I mean, I guess I remember more from Legendary and in Nightmare Realm than waking up. Is there an insect in my room? I don't know. And yeah, then I watched Speedcube's 64's speedrun of waking up, and then I was done. I actually downloaded this Complete the Monument map made by someone else. It was called Merciless Abyss. I played it, and like, there was this really, really difficult area that I must have attempted like 200 times or something, and then I finally beat it. But then the rest of the... And I mean, like, I beat some other stuff, but it was too difficult, so I gave up. I've given up. I'm talking about, by the way, in Merciless Abyss, I'm talking about the area with the floor of lava and the magenta wall at the end. Like with all the ghasts and the blaze rods, zombies, skeletons, spiders, creepers. Yeah. I should end this video now. Can continue this, just whatever. Yeah, should end this video. Goodbye.